Hello to one of you comic book readers out there, Mike from Frontline here, and welcome to my comic review that I'll be reviewing digitally from IDW, and that is Ghostbusters International, issue number 4. Let me show you guys some preview artwork, which has been drawn excellent as it's been in Ghostbusters International comic book issues thus far. Without further ado, let's get into this issue. So it starts off where Special Agent Melanie Ortiz goes to meet up with Janine, and Janine's telling Melanie how they're understaffed because the Ghostbusters went to Europe, Egon's out of action, and everything else that's been going on. So since Melanie isn't going to be in town that much, Janine gives her this mission just to go check something out in the Bronx where there's some kind of clown thing that's bothering the kids up in Harlem, and she wants Melanie to team up with Egon and Kylie to go see what's wrong there. And there's where we go to Paris, France, where the Ghostbusters are doing their thing by exterminating them ghosts, and they're trying to, but as Ray is being recognized by a lot of people, Peter and Winston are fighting off against the ghosts and having a little bit of a hard time with the trap because, you know, there's just so many things going on. Ray is not putting his head in the game until the ghost causes the stampede of people, and as that happens, they use the trap and they capture the ghost. But there is the people that are in charge of this national landmark that come in, and they tell the Ghostbusters that they were not permitted to operate outside of a pre-approved area, and because of that they have to confiscate, which means to take away, their weapons until they decide how to proceed. So now the 3 Ghostbusters are now left with no weapons to fight off against the ghosts. And then we go into where Melanie, Egon, and Kylie are fighting off these other ghosts in the restaurant, or in the Bronx, as what Janine said. And as they're trying to do that, Melanie says that there's a case that she was talking about that's, you know, going on in Puerto Rico, and there's a lot of other stuff explained there. If you want to find out more about it, definitely read the book. Then we have Kyra, who it appears in this comic book, and she turns out for the worst because she wants to look for the Povelia legend, and there's so many of the traps, and we didn't see this coming. Now the Ghostbusters don't have guns. She lets out one of the ghosts that they captured earlier in this book, and guess what? They took the trap too. So, oh boy, that's not good if they took the trap. But luckily, Ray has a spare with him as Kyra is lying, saying what happened. You know, like she's like saying, oh, everything got out of control, and I don't know how this happened with all this stuff. And we, the readers, know what happened. So as Ray is going to collect on what's going on, they get their weapons back after the president is telling them about the ghosts where they went. And they're just down the road, and it's got the president a little freaked out there. And let's just say that the LaRue is bleeding slime. And when the whole building is bleeding slime, that cannot be good. And that gave me a little bit of a Ghostbusters 2 feeling when that pink slime was taking over the museum. It kind of gave me that feeling to it. But yeah, so now it's to be continued until the next issue. So, wow, this book was excellent. Like, as in every issue, I'm loving Ghostbusters International, and I'm really looking forward each and every time they come out reading the issues. And for this comic book, the rating I have to give this is between at least a 4 to 4.5 out of 5. The artwork is excellent, and the story is really phenomenal, and it's really getting awesome. Glad to see that Egon's back in action, actually, along with Kylie and Melanie, who appeared in this book. And now it's up to now Peter, Ray, and Winston to go up against the ghosts that they got earlier because of what's going on. So lots of things to look forward to in the next issue. So highly recommend you guys pick up this issue. If you haven't yet, please do, because it's just awesome. And if you're a Ghostbusters fan such as myself, you'll definitely love this issue. With that, everybody, that's my comic review of Ghostbusters International issue number 4. Before I go, don't forget to check out comicfrontline.com, zonefulpodcast.com, and also check out our YouTube gaming channel, which is Frontline Gaming Zone. We are going to be planning to be your #1 source for comic and game-related news, views, and a whole bunch more. If you haven't yet, click that subscribe button to Comic Frontline today. And as always, feel free to leave your comments, likes, dislikes, questions, or anything else you have to say about this comic book. Let me know, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. So, once you comic book readers out there, I'm Mike from Comic Frontline saying take care, and as always, don't forget to keep watching. Later, everybody.